Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. It's an Eddie Rabbit kind of night tonight. It is. It is definitely one of those nights tonight, and I hope that song is stuck in your head for the rest of the day. We've a little Christmas, Commander, and Killer Clown. And there's others of you out there too. These are the ones that come to my mind right now. Just really helpful comments come in as we're playing the game and learning how things work. Watch this. Oh, did you see that? Do you hear that little beep? See that little sensor right there? A little Christmas, a couple episodes back, left instruction on how to use the motion sensors. Now, I've always wanted to keep these hall lights on, just because it's always nice to have a few lights on in the house. But you guys have watched me talk about power and how much power we're using. And the brownouts, by the way, in the last episode, they stopped as soon as I backed out of the game and came back in. So it almost like it kind of reset it. So I think that might be just kind of a little bug that's going on, because I didn't have any more brownouts. I backed out to get the footage that I recorded, started to edit it, and I came back in just to do a little bit of grind work and stuff like that, and I noticed when I came back in I didn't have any more brownouts. So we've got a motion sensor set up in here. We're going to do a couple more today. I'll show you what I did to do it, thanks to a little Christmas and his very quality step-by-step instruction, which is something I need. It's got to be step-by-step, otherwise I just don't get it. And so the motion sensor is very awesome. Again, boop, come out, turns off all those lights. Also hooked up to the light is the armory, the cloning chamber, this guy right here. I wonder if can I hook this guy up to it? No, I can't. Oh, but I can activate it, deactivate it, activate it. Huh. I'm not quite sure what's going on. What's this here? Huh. Anyways, it's turning all the lights off. Let's go back and let's make sure I didn't screw anything up in here by doing that. No, lights are all still going off. So yeah, I have everything, just about everything in here hooked up to it. All the big pieces of equipment are hooked up to that motion sensor. When I leave the room, it goes off, and we're conserving that much power. How much power I'm conserving, I don't know. Maybe there's a way to actually see that. I need to paint this cabinet. Boom. That's the correct. These cabinets use a kilowatt of power, so I think I can go up to this. No, you can't. I can't hook up these to the sensor, because these are what do you call these? These are deco blocks. So I don't think these can be hooked up to the sensor, but the armory can, and it uses quite a bit of power. These guys each use. Let's go in here real quick and take a look. They actually use a substantial amount. I want to say about 10 is what I saw. The medic station here. They're both the same. Yeah, these use 10 kilowatts. So by turning these off when I walk out of the room, it saves us. You know, each of the lights carries 1 kilowatt, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, probably 30 kilowatts. Maybe a little more than that even. So that turns that off, which is very awesome. It's going to be a rainy day. Yeah, these guys use power. Each of these guys use a kilowatt of power. So I'm thinking about getting rid of some of these too. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now, just to cut back a little bit on the power usage. I'm going to get rid of that one there, and that one there, and then we'll get rid of this one here, and this one here. And that should be, that's 4 benches here. I think that's enough to kind of represent sort of kind of a common area lobby type thing going on. So we'll take these, we'll just put these away, and we'll have them for some other day down the road. These are some of the blocks we have for building, all up in here. Over here what I did was I put these guys on a switch, so I could turn them on and off. So if you look, you can see the blue light on the constructor there. If I do this right here, you can see it turns off. So now right now, if I go in here and take a look, they're off. So they are no longer using power as well. So how much power do these guys use? We got a lot of stuff going on here. Each of the automatic doors, yeah, they each use a kilowatt of power as well. The benches, you can see that right there. Solar panels, they can't go off. They need to be on. Sentry guns will always be on. Food processor, that's fine. It can stay on as well. The fridges, because sometimes we'll leave stuff in the food processor, and you're absolutely correct. It does act as a refrigerator now, so things don't spoil in there. The plant grow lights, of course, we have to have those on all the time. The O2 tank is off when I flip that switch. The O2 and the O2 station off. Cargo box, they use power. They also use power. 1 kilowatt of power each, huh? Huh. So if I P on these guys, can I do... No, it's got a lock code on it, but I don't see where I can actually signal logic. Oh, I can right here. Constructors. Let's turn this on. And let's go back in here again, and well, we're pointing at it. We're going to go here, and we're going to turn that off, and then we'll go ahead and turn it back on. Constructors. This is the constructor area, so that's what I've got them labeled as. So I'm going here, constructors, and you want it on follow too. So again, P. If you look here, as soon as I go to constructors, it has follow. There's other choices too, but follow is the one that seems to work really well. It just it follows direction, and then you come down here and select which one you wanted. We'll do one of these together. Hopefully I won't screw it up, and we'll try it out together and see what happens. Let's go back to this one here. I hope this is working, and it should. Now, can I access those? I can, but you can see there, I can't see anything in. Oh, this one's still, I can see it here. Oh, that one doesn't have anything in it to begin with. So I can access these, but it looks like the power is turned off to them. I don't know. Let's turn this off. What about this light right here? I think if I go up here and hit this one and also do the constructors. There we go. It turned it off. Okay. Let's see if it turns on. There we go. Light came back on. Okay. Light off. That's going to save us a little bit of power right in this general area here. So that's a good thing. Oh, blue sky outside. That's nice. So we're getting our solar power back up. So I do have a chance now to save on some energy, which is going to be fantastic. The fuel is not going to be used up quite so much. Let's make another one of those. I want to try it out on a hangar door. Just have to figure out where it is. I thought it was right. Nope, there it was. I saw it. There it is right here. You got two. You've got one for an HV-SV, and then you've got one for the base. And I think you can put it in a CV as well. I'm pretty sure it's a CV also, this main one right here. So if I take this guy right here, one thing I've noticed about upstairs, and we're going to go ahead and put this on. If you right click with this in your hand, you've got several choices here. We're going to use the motion sensor. And what I want to do is I want to try to get the hangar doors on a motion sensor, because they seem to not close after we leave. There may have been a very bizarre cut in there because I really screwed this up, but now I think I've got this figured out. So I'm back inside, and I've got this set up on this wall over here, which is allowing me to send the signal way up in the sky there, but also down into here too, so that we can have, as the ships approach, we have to see when it was on the top, it would not, I got it to work finally on the top, but inside, if I flew the ship up against the door, it wasn't opening. Like they open automatically, it would not open automatically. So we do have to have this here. So if I go Control Alt, we're going to just see which direction we need to go here. We're going to go with, let's go ahead and bring that back down a little bit. Yeah, let's go down, bring it down to here. I think that's above my head. And then if we bring the SV in, we can try to get the SV, our larger one, parked over on this side. So that should be enough room for it to do what it needs to do here. So let's go Control and see which direction we're going to be going here. 6 is going to take us out that way. So 4 should be the opposite direction. And we're going to go as far as we can, because as we approach the base, it'll just open the door for us until we come through. And then over here, I think the only one we haven't used yet is 2. Nope. We don't want to use that. We don't want to come down. We want to come over this way. So let's see here. Control 5. There we go. Control 5. We should probably bring that back in a little bit. I don't think we need it over the entire door because the ship is going to consume a lot of this doorway right here, so we should be good there. So now I should be able to go escape, and then signal logic, and then again we have to name this because I took it down and it brought it back up to 10. So this is large hangar door. Maybe we should call this the SV hangar door. SV, no, it's large. Large hangar door. Door. Enter. Escape. I should be able to come up here and click P and come down here to large hangar door. There we go. And now if I come up here and jump into it, it opens up. I have jumped out of it again, the signal, so there we go. So now that one works. Sorry about the big mix-up. There we go, beautiful. Okay, so now we need one for over on this side. Let's do that again. With me, it's repetition. I don't know about you guys, but the more I do something over and over and over again, it just, you know, it's classic. It just becomes something much easier for you to do. So, yeah, for me, it really is all about just repetition. This sort of stuff is not my cup of tea. If you ever watched my Minecraft series, there again, it was just, it was one of those things that I just, you know, didn't really get the hang of. So let's do one of these together again. I probably cut out most of the first one because I really just did not, I did not do a very good job of it. So we're going to put this guy right here. And then we're going to go up and look at it, and we're going to hit the letter P. And then we're going to hit Devices. And then we're going to select Interactive Setup, and that's going to open this up to us, okay? So right now we can see that this SV, which I painted by the way, is in the way. So we're going to hit left control, and 2 brings that down. So I'm guessing 8, nope, control alt, left control alt will bring that up. So we're going to go like that right there, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go, I think 8 was all the way going up. Looks like 8 goes all the way up. 6 over this way, 4 over this way, and then number 5 would come back this way. And that should have that one taken care of right there. We should be good to go right there. Yeah, let's call that good. Escape. Signal logic. The signal name is going to be small hangar door. Enter. Escape out of that. Jetpack up. No, we don't have to jetpack up. We just have to hit the letter P again. Pull this up. We need to come down here, find small hangar door, and enter. I don't think I have to hit enter, but there it is. Okay, so now if I jump up. Am I not jumping high enough? There it goes. There it goes. So I gotta be right up there. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. Let's go to the let's go to V mode. Back up a little bit so we can see the door. As we leave the signal, that door should close. It did close. There it is. It's closed. Now I come back in, and now that door opened up. Awesome. This one should open up too for us right here. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. That's very good. Oh, rockabye baby again. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. It's working. Oh my god, it's working. Let's land. And there we go. Nice. Look at that. Okay, so now with these doors on sensors, it should be actually saving us a bit of power too, because it's only going to be working when we need the door to open. It should open. So this, of course, is using power right now. But there we go. So let's take a look. How much are we actually using anymore? It's probably still pretty substantial, but not as bad. Current output 55. No. The current output from the solar panels is 55. Okay. 413 is what we're still using. It was at 419, so we've taken a little bit more off. I think we've saved a bit. I think we've saved a bit of energy. I still want to add some lights, though. We need lights above the hangar base. You guys are talking about how dark it is, so I kind of figured a light right here is enough for this area. I'm not too concerned about having it too bright in here. Let's see what we've got for this one. We've got it all the way out there. Intensity, we could boost the intensity too, but I don't think that actually uses more power. Let's put it on 3 and see how that looks. That's really bright, isn't it? That's a little too bright for me. I like the mystique of the kind of the dark look of the hangar as well, you know? Yeah, I feel like that's pretty good right there. I painted this guy up too. I also added some metal plating and stuff look to him. Some vents in the back here, you know, on the sides in the back, like that. I got the jets. Oh, one of you mentioned that I don't need hover engines on an HV. So why do they make them for an HV? If you don't need them, why do they have them? Are those just to be front, back, side to side? Is that what it is? I don't need thrusters on the top of an HV. This is just the where are we going here with this? I think you're pretty darn right about that. Yeah, it's just a small thruster, so I don't need them on the top or the bottom of that. It's the hover engines that do everything else, and then I've got these big guys on the side that get us around really fast. So I could take those and use those on our next I don't know, small little get around ship is what I'm thinking about. Let's go L. Let's turn our light off. And let's go take a sleep because it's raining, pouring cats and dogs out here, and we should probably eat. And I took some damage too. Bloop, there's the lights. I love that. That is just fantastic. Now that I've done it a few times, I think I've got it, so it's pretty good. I'm gonna heal up. There we go. 100% health. Got it nice. And grab stamina too, why not? And then we'll take a sleep. Sip my coffee. Thank you very much for the support on the series. I really appreciate it very, very much. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a really fun time learning it, and the community is really fantastic. You guys have all been really fantastic. A lot of great help for everybody who's playing and maybe new to the game. Because, you know, people are picking up the game all the time. All the time. So, if you're new to the game, look at the comments and take a look at those. Because it's a lot of information in there. A whole lot of information in there. Including what we just did today. So, give me a second. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do next. I feel like I need to go to the moon and get some magnesium. I would like to get some better weapons for our ships. I did go back out and mine a few more blocks off the MS Titan, but I do feel like we need some magnesium for the rocket launcher. This takes... The ammo is 130 millimeter MSLs, missiles, 130 millimeter missiles. So if I go here, missiles. Have I gone blind here? This is all the ammunition and stuff. Here we go. Millimeter missiles. Here they are. A weapon with homing capability. So that's okay. This is a 130 millimeter missile. Yeah, it takes magnesium, promethium pellets, and steel plates. So we need promethium and magnesium. Promethium, I have 328. That's all I have. But I think if we had some rockets on a ship, on our SV that we're going to build, I already have the starter block right here. I would like to have at least a couple of rockets on there to add to the Gatling guns. And as we get further along, I'm definitely going to upgrade the weapons that are on the ship. So yeah, I think what I want to do is I want to head to the moon and do some mining for some ores. One thing we do need to make, we found one yesterday, but I felt kind of cheaty taking it, and I didn't take it, is the EVA. This guy right here, the EVA boost. We can make that because we do have a gold ingot. So I'm going to make one because this guy is pretty good. I believe he armor 150, cold protection 190, heat protection -15. Overall, it's a lot of protection. I think the cold protection for space is going to be pretty good. Now I'm kind of curious, how is it going to be for the radiation? Because I have radiation pills that I've made. I'll just leave that on because it's got to work that out. Ratatouille? There we go. I made some radiation pills. Oh, they're in here. Right here. Anti-radiation pills. Consuming is okay. Left mouse in the toolbar from inventory with shift. Radiation poisoning, radiation burn. I'm going to take a couple with me just to see what they're all about. And I'm going to take a couple of these with me too, just in case. And then I've got everything else I think I need on me. I've got everything on me, really. So I think we're good. So I'm going to get this EVA boost here. Let's grab this guy too. He should be done cooking up, I hope. There he is right there. Beautiful. All right, we can walk out, hit the switch right there, and turn that power off and conserve it. Very nice. Now we need to go over to the armor locker with this. Let's hit a chair. Get our stamina back. Bam, just like that. And let's throw this in there. So what would this armor boost, insulation boost, let's take these off for just a second and see what we've got going on here. We'll take that extra suit of armor and put it over there. Boosters, EVA boost. We've not found anything other than the light armor, and I know there's more out there. Oxygen tank boost, mobility boost, multi-boost, radiation protection of 2. Anything else show radiation protection? Cold protection, armor, radiation protection 1. Let's do that. Max speed, acceleration, jump height, jetpack usage, stamina consumption, food consumption rate goes down, radiation protection 6. So that means we're up to 6R, and I believe that's exactly kind of what we were rolling around when we were on the moon last time. The Biol moon was around 6, so I'll have to check and see, but I felt like that number was coming up quite a bit. Our light armor is durability 264 out of 400. Wow, that's got some damage on it, huh? That's kind of interesting. I'm going to grab this and this. Put this on. Put this back here. I've never done this before, so you guys, you know. And let's do the EVA. 400, 400. None of these stats changed. Just the durability of the armor. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'll tell you what. Give me a second. I'll come back and we will head out to the Great Moon to get some magnesium and some promethium. We're going to have to hand drill it, which is fine by me. But yeah, we'll be back. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Buell above us. The moon in front of us. I want to thank you for the tip that if you hit I, it turns off your auto brake. Your brake. Am I saying that right? Auto brake off. You can see the top right hand side of the corner, bottom right hand corner, auto brake off and then on. So right now what we're doing is we are literally coasting, so I can get some speed going up here. Let's get it all the way up to 114, I think is what it was, and then I can hit I, and we're just going to coast to Buell Moon, which is going to conserve on our power. Oh, look at that. We're going through like some atmospheric fog and stuff. Oh, that is so cool. It's not quite protecting us completely from the radiation. Not quite. Pretty close. We've got a couple of crash vessels over here that we've seen before. And then we have obviously one of their bases. I just saw it in my... There it is right over there. So I'll have to be careful of that right there. I'll probably use my drone to drill down for this pentaxid, but I'm going to go ahead and get the pentaxid first because it's the first thing right here. Let's kind of get up in the air a little bit. Plus, we're going to be able to drop down behind this ridge, it looks like, and get a little bit of protection down here, perhaps. go, just like that. Where'd that pentaxid go? Did I land right on top of it? Oh, wait, it's right here. Pentaxid, there it is, right there. I could see it. Alright, I'll be back. I'm going to get some of this. I've never, ever, ever seen this before, so I have no idea what it looks like, but we do have our ore detector, which you have to have on you right here. Pentaxid and the Promethium are the two that you have to have that on in order to see what you're doing. Come on, get down this hole, buddy. And I'll take whatever crushed stone I can get as well. I'm going to actually get up here by the ship. We're going to go to F5. And we're going to use this guy right here. Oh, but I can't see the pentaxid deposits if I'm up here. Okay, I'm going to go back in because I've got to be able to see what I'm doing here. Otherwise, I'm going to drill the wrong way. Okay. I'll be back when I get to some. There it is. It's purple stone. It's a very small deposit, so I think this is like the only piece that's actually here. Let's try to get back out of here. Yeah, that's the only piece I see in here. It's just the one. I've got my jetpack on, right? I did not. Alright, let's go into our inventory here. Let's go into... You guys said the best thing to do for the ores is to put it... Yeah, 33 of those? I don't know if that was all that great, huh? But it's 33 we didn't have, I guess, right? So, we've got that going for us. Alright, next is magnesium. Where do we find magnesium at? Waypoint, remove on approach, accept. I also brought a couple of core blocks for these guys right here, so we could do, I don't know, whatever we want to with these guys right here. We got, I'm wondering if I put a core block in here, would they stop spawning around here? I don't think so. Now you guys say, oh no, wrong faction. Oh, okay, so we've got to have that still in here then, right? The core is still in here? Is this not one that we already found? Let's try something else. Let's take one of these. Radiation pill. Let's see what that does, if anything. It's dropping the radiation. Well, I guess our radiation's going down to 0 because we're just not in direct contact with the elements. Where is the core? Get out third person. Yeah, I can't. Okay, we've not been to this crash yet. Looking for the core. Maybe I've got to go through one of these doors here. Sporting the new shoddy. What do I do in that? Why did I do that door? Oh my gosh! What the hell? Oh man! Oh man, that right wasted everything from one door? I heard that was a thing that people were saying that stuff was just exploding like that and being ruined. Oh, that's really disappointing. Oh my god, that is a huge engine. What about now? Can I put a core block on here now that we have 2/3 of the ship is gone? Yeah, now I can. Take the engines. Doggone it, man. That really sucks. That really disappoints me right there. It's no big deal, right? There's other crash ships around here that we can get stuff off of. But you said I can hit P on the menu and see just what's on here now. Core, door, equipment, O2 station, 0. Thrusters. There's still 2 U thrusters and there's still 4 F thrusters on here. Oh, man, that could have killed me. Oh, here they are. That looks like some really good glass right there. I'll take the blocks too, guys. I mean, seriously. What are these? Steel block. Okay, these are just regular steel blocks. They're not the hardened steel ones, but they're still, you know, it's still something. Let's take a look at P again. 3 F thrusters. Okay, right up here it looks like is where they're at. Another thing you can do is go to N, structural integrity, and then you can find out what blocks are, you know, weak and which ones aren't. Like up here, you can see that these guys are turning red already, right there. Yeah, I think I may have gotten everything now. Let's see. There's still 1 thruster on here. Somewhere there is a thruster that I would love to get my hands on. What are these guys down here? It could be under the ground here, too. There it is, right there. Fantastic. Got some free thrusters for our ship. Nice. Okay. Let's grab these guys here. Alright, that's good enough of that. Let's go back to N. Let's turn that off. What's in our inventory now? Look at that. We got some thruster block M's. Thruster S. I think the M's are better, right? I believe so. Thruster block M. We got 12 of them. Oh, that's very nice. 108 steel blocks. 6 hardened steel. These guys, what I do is I take them back to base, lay them down, and just break them down into the steel plates. And it works out just great. Where's the core at? We can take the core. The rest of this stuff we're just going to tear apart into pieces, so it doesn't really matter. Let's grab the core. There we go. Got it, got it, got it. Okay, off to... Well, I'm going to go check out this other ship, too. And, snag some parts off of this thing, too, because I do want to get started on the CB. We're getting really close to the point where we're needing a CB so we can start traveling to some other planets and getting, you know, some more pieces put together of this space puzzle, because yeah, we've got to travel away to get to, you know, better ores and things like that that we're going to need. Okay, I'll be back. This wreckage is actually on. Well, I got ripped off on that one again, too, as I may have left the footage in, but it just, you know, I removed a block and it just completely exploded. But I still got a bunch of parts off of it, so I'm okay. It's something that they're going to have to fix, obviously. It's not supposed to do that, I would imagine. Let's go ahead and throw a bunch of this stuff in here. A thruster block L. Wow, that looks pretty cool. I am getting some parts, so I'm not going to complain about it. I'm pretty happy about that. What kind of a landing gear is that? Landing gear block. That's a CV landing block gear. Okay, sweet. That's not bad. I'll take that. Oxygen is looking pretty low. Why? I changed this around so we could actually get in here. Do we have oxygen in here? We do. Nice. Okay, let's turn off structural integrity. And magnesium. Magnesium, magnesium. Where are you, magnesium? Okay, back on track. We got a few more parts. I think I want to do that every time I come out, is just to kind of hit up some areas for some parts. That's pretty good. I'm going to have to come up here on my own, too, and just go around and pick up pentaxid off the ground as well. Because right here, I don't know how much we get per of those, but... Is it one? Is it one pentaxid per pickup? Let's see. I'm just curious. One pentaxid. Wow, that's going to take a little while, huh? That is going to take a little while to pick that up. Hopefully it's a slow-burning fuel. I believe you need it for the warp drive fuel, right? For the CV warp drive or for the SV warp drive. I think that's what it's for. Like I said, I've not done any of this before, so I'm really relying on you, my friends, to help me out with this sort of stuff. What do we got going on over here? It's got some cannons on it. It's definitely got guns on it. And there's some kind of a large drone protecting it as well. I guess it could be a crashed ship. I might give that a look after we get done with this, because I really want the magnesium. Promethium we can get on our planet. We do just fine there. What's this here now? Is this another crash? Another crash site. I might hold off a little bit to see if maybe they do a fix to these crash sites, because yeah, I'm losing a lot of stuff on these. A lot of stuff. And I'd rather not lose any more. You guys were talking about how there's a lot of containers in here that I missed and stuff. We'll come back and I'll take a look in those. Although it could have something I need right now, right? Oh, there's Promethium right next door to this. I've got the pentaxid, and I've got the Promethium. So now what I'm doing is I'm coming back to this wreckage. We stopped here, and looks like I got some of the stuff, but then I missed some other... Oh, there's an Eba Boost right there. That's okay. We got a backup now. That's great. That's just great. So let's check these containers. Yeah, see, I was looking down. There's containers under my feet and over here. Shotgun tier 2. We got a backup shotty now. I've not found the core on this one, and I'm not going to... I can't make a core block. I'm short on computers. I'm sure there's probably a way to do that in the constructor with something else I have, but I'll come back to this one. Supply station. Oh, it's shooting at me now. Why, you son of a gun. No, don't fall off! Oh my god. How the heck am I supposed to get up there? Oh no! I have to wait for it to run out of fuel. It should come down, and then I can put more fuel into it. Oh my god, why did I do that? I stopped so far up. I don't know what to do. I'll be back. I'm gonna have to wait for that thing to run out of fuel, I think, and come down here. I should be okay. I've got my food, and there's oxygen on the ship. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. I may have found a solution for my problem. Oh, you're seeing some dork, man. I tell you, I'm using the filler tool on the drill, and pillaring up with you know, filler material, basically. And it's working. Almost. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, we did it. We stayed. We're alive. Okay, alright. I should probably, you know, just go home since we had that happen. Obviously, I'm not playing very well today. And we can head back this way. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. We're definitely going to need a good fighter. So that's what this magnesium's for today that we picked up today. Is just to be able to get a better fighter going. Send some rockets back their way. See how they like it. Something else out here. I want to go back to the asteroids around Buell as well, just to see what we find there. Okay, we know that's shooting at us, and we've got a little something over here too. Is that within range of that other base? I don't think this is... Oh, that is it is, oh my god, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a spaceport. Okay, we're out of there. I got that figured out. Discovered. I need to land the ship and see what kind of damage I have. I don't have any idea as to what they exactly do when they shoot that stuff at me. Let's take a land right here. I know they hit me. We had a little bit of something to fix, but looks like you knocked the yellow right off my gun. Pretty much. Okay, we seem to be in pretty good shape. Let's see what's out here. I probably should not be trying to fly too close to those bases until we get a better fighter. Oh boy, here it is. It's right over here. do you suppose that is? Why hasn't it shown up on the radar yet? We're really close. Oh boy. Okay, he's shooting at us too. Alright, there's a lot of bases right out over here. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to go home. I think I'm going to go home. Size small magnesium, medium magnesium there. Iron, wait, that's iron, that's iron, that's medium iron. Small magnesium. We've not been around the top half of the thing here. We've got 50% of that. That's the one we were mining from. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to head back home, and I'm going to spend a little time in the asteroid belt, though, because I want to see just what is out there. So I'll be back in just a second. 5, 4, 3. And we're back. I didn't find anything out in space of interest other than just a fantastic view constantly. Just drove up to some asteroids and stuff like that, looked around, but yeah, nothing too interesting showed up. Let's see if I can get this in this. It's really hard to tell. There we go, and slide it on over. There we go. Awesome. That worked out just great. Yeah, we took a little bit of damage somewhere. I'll have to take a look around the ship and see, but whatever. It's okay. We're alive. It worked. P. Let's see what we got in here. Constructor. Yep, we got Promethium going on here. We got a little extra actually in here, so we did pretty good. It's of course stopped. I should probably turn the ship back on for just a moment. Let's go. Why? There we go. Yeah, we'll let that continue to work in there. It's kind of a waste of fuel, but we'll be back up here for it quick. I gotta drop off my inventory. I've got a bunch of stuff in here that I need to drop off first. Here we go, and pop. And a bunch of good stuff. Yeah, there we go. A couple of cannon turrets, which is pretty nice to have those guys. Window blocks L. Actually, the building materials need to go right in here. Like so. Everything for building goes into this chest right here. Any kind of building block or things for building. What was this? What did I... A multi-tool. It's kind of a backup one, I guess. If I need one. There it is. Alright, let's get the rest of that stuff out of the ship. There we go. And back to mobile constructor. We're going to turn this off. Make it stop doing that. And we'll just take all of this stuff and we can use the other constructor downstairs instead of running the power off on here. What about the cargo box? Did I have stuff in the cargo box? Oh, of course I did. Look at that. No, we'll leave that stuff in there. The medication stuff I'm just kind of leaving in here. Oh, wow. Okay, so I can actually walk up, get in, hit Y. There we go. All right, beautiful. All right, guys, this is probably going to have to wrap it up for me. It's probably been another super long episode. I don't know. I've been averaging about 50 minutes on the episodes, so you guys seem fine with that. I'm good with that. And trapped. What happened? We run out of power here? Looks like it, huh? What the heck? What the heck's going on here? Battery's at 96%. Consumption 0. What's going on here? Oh, I know what it is. I turned everything off. By looking at the place and hitting Y, I turned everything off. All right. It's my bad. It's my bad. Okay. Gotcha. Yes. And yeah, these guys right here, these broken blocks. I don't need broken blocks as far as I know. But instead of switching back and forth with the multi-tool, I can just, you know, pick them up and then come back here and just turn them into the metal plates. There's a bunch of steel plates right there. So, boom, just like that. So we've actually done pretty well with some of the materials. We don't have a ton of everything, but we've got a little bit of stuff. Some sathium ore, some gold ore. What else do we get? Magnesium ore. So I guess I could make another magnesium. But that's about it. How much magnesium did I wind up getting? 160 and 15, 175. That's not very good. It's not very good. Yeah, we're going to have to go back out. I'm going to have to get serious about doing some of this harvesting stuff when it comes time to be harvesting. But that looks pretty good. Thruster block L. What does a thruster block L take to make that thing? Thruster... Cobalt, yeah, it doesn't take what I'm looking for. Thruster block L. Zescosium, okay, it does take that. It takes 8 of those alloy to make that. So if I were to take that engine and break it down and get the zescosium out of it, I wonder if that would be enough. I'll have to figure that out, if it's enough to make the drill we need, to make a better drill ship so that instead of going by hand underground, we can use that instead. So I'm going to take a look at that and see if I can figure that out. And then I'll let you know what I come up with. All right. I think that wraps it up. I need some food. Fuel chest right there. I do need some food to get things going. Did I have anything being made in here? No, that's done. Okay, that's all done. Turn that off. Let's get a little something to eat before we say goodbye. I managed to hold on to those rations the entire time we were gone, so I could throw those back in here. One of those and one of those. Shift, right click. There we go. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We need a little something. I mean, we got some sensors hooked up, which is really nice. Thank you again for all the help with Empyrion Galactic Survival. I really appreciate that. I mean, isn't that nice? But it's really nice to have that come on and then go off as we're walking away from the base. I think that's just fantastic. It's really neat. I don't know how they do that stuff, but it's pretty cool. All right, if you enjoyed today's episode, do hit that like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day, and I do look forward to talking to you again next time.